live?
Not yet.
We are now. Alrighty,
Are we?
welcome to our stream, guys. We were experiencing technical difficulties as usual, so just want to get back on track. I am back from my short little 1 week hiatus. My name is Nick, and I am playing Drümstij Hæypelt. I am a Minotaur fighter, and I cry when I get left out from grouply activities. So I will now pass it on to our gracious DM. He will introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm going to be running this crew through Dragon Heist. Or not. I have no idea which way they're going to go half the time, but that's fine, because that's the way this game works. I'm just happy to have a full table that I can actually see. So let's pass it to Rachael.
Hi, I'm Rachael. I'm sick. And my OJ. I play Rodrigo, an Air Genasi Druid. And yeah. Jess.
Oh, hi. I'm Jess. Currently on the other side of the United States from where I live.
Do your arm thing.
You can see my arm in Oliver's screen. He's gonna spend the entire time trying to cover my hand. I play Blazing Fire, and I play a Warlock. That's it. That's all I got to say. Skye, how about you?
Yo, okay, so if my fucking webcam works tonight. Hi, I'm Skye. I play Lesstara. I'm an elf sorceress. And
Whose hair
Oliver,
has
that
grown
brings it
back.
to you.
Yes.
Whose hair has grown back. Alright. I am now not bald. That's important.
Oh, your video's lagging compared to your sound.
When isn't it?
Well, at least we can see it.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Yeah, at least you can see me.
We'll work with what we got over there.
So that just leaves me. My name is Oliver. I am playing Warren Woodbrook, Rogue, and now the richest member of the group because we decided to sign the deed for our new house over to me. So I am considering selling it and just leaving everyone my riches, but for now we'll see what happens.
Rude.
Wow. Way to be.
I didn't tell them that. Don't mention it to them.
No. That's off-board knowledge. They really can't act on
Yeah,
that yet.
they don't.
So,
They don't need to know.
The element of surprise remains with you.
You don't need to be stabbed again by
You shouldn't have trusted a rogue.
Drümstij.
Yeah, don't worry. I got 2 axes, so Oh,
So
and
you got.
oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean
Go
to
ahead,
interrupt,
go
but just want to throw this out. We are now no longer level 1 as suggested by our borders here. That has just not been updated.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah, no worries. But just for anyone
not
who
too
might
much.
be confused if we start using things that aren't associated with our current level.
Well, the D&D Beyond plugin has updated all of that.
Very good, very
So,
good.
Other than the fact that you're still showing yourself at as injured, and you should be up to full hit points.
Oh, shit. Let me adjust that right now.
Yep, you are.
Yeah.
Several days have passed since you acquired Troll Skull Manor and have moved in. Oh, there went Skye.
That's okay.
That's a chord.
Wait, you said we should be at full hit points, or just Nick?
You should all be at full
Everybody.
hit points.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
I'm like, we're all injured for days.
Why?
Welcome
Yeah,
back,
refresh spells too.
Yes, yeah. All the effects of a
Can you
extended
get me
rest.
one? Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
There's cookies, guys. Come on.
Cookies get respect.
Thank you.
I want a cookie.
Yeah, well, you're
Get
going to take
one.
a selfie instead.
True.
In any event, you guys have been living in Troll Skull Manor for about a week now. So that's giving you a chance to set aside your own spaces and make yourselves at home. Now, Warren had talked about making sure that the kitchen was stocked and operational, and that's taken a couple of trips to local shops to get that up and running. It's really just kind of set up as a home kitchen right now. You're nowhere near ready enough to turn this into a business of any type. But you're discussing that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drümstij is apparently, at least.
I like
Okay.
the idea of having some place to kind of call my own, or at least a piece of, ownership of something. But I don't know too much because I was unconscious for most of what was happening.
You've been conscious again for about a week now, so you would have had plenty of time to sort this through.
Very good. It would sure be a shame if we had to sell this. But I do like the
It
possibility.
would be a shame for 4 of us, at least. One of us would make out.
Oh, go to hell.
I like my room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you guys select specific rooms that you wanted to make yours?
I
don't think
never
we
did.
had discussed that yet.
I
Let me
chose the attic.
Oh yeah, I chose the 3rd floor.
There are
There's
total.
a,
How many floors? There's 3 floors worth of rooms.
well, there's 5 if you count the basement and attic.
Oh,
I will
shit.
take the basement.
Drag it.
I thought you were gonna sleep on the roof.
Or that.
Thank you, guys. I got cookies.
Ooh.
Thank you.
God, yeah, I made
I-
Anthony get off.
So I think for me, I definitely want to take the 2nd floor.
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest that just because we don't want a Minotaur going up to the 3rd floor.
Excuse me, are you calling me fat?
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying you're heavy.
Actually, there are 2 bedrooms on the 2nd floor.
Oh, sweet. Which one?
There's a master bedroom and a adjacent spare.
Oh, I'm calling
Let me
master
get that.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Where did you have that link to the Troll Skull Manor?
Yeah, hold on.
Image
I
I
just pulled it up
posted.
again. So I'll relink it for everyone, I guess.
That's-
Yeah, there we go.
That's in Discord, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Correct. So
Sorry.
yeah, on the south side of the 2nd floor, there's a bedroom, and then about half the size of that, there's a spare bedroom next.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna sleep in the den on the 2nd floor.
Ooh. Mine's a little complicated. I like that.
The only annoyance with doing that on the den is that's actually got the stairs that lead outside come up there. So anyone that's coming into the living area will be passing through that room.
Don't have anything out that you wouldn't want them seeing.
Yeah, very little privacy in that room.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll definitely take the
I'll
master
just
bedroom
sleep in an armchair.
because I like having that long.
Just kind of sprawled out over top of a chair.
That I can see.
Good night.
Fair
I'm a
enough.
cat. I sleep anywhere.
That's true. And Skye, did you have a preference on one of those?
Oh yeah, I was calling the master suite on the 3rd floor.
3rd floor.
Oh yeah.
Shit, a suite. Ooh.
Oh, with the private bath.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Damn girl.
Oh, fancy.
Get it.
And Warren, what about you?
Whichever room is left, I guess that's the 2nd bedroom on the 3rd floor, or
Oh,
Yeah,
spare
it's
bedroom.
got a bit of a weird shape to it, but it's also has its own private bath.
and I can go right up to the turret on there.
That's
and
got the
look
turret
around.
room, yeah.
I'll take that one then. That one's fine.
Okay.
So I'm taking a look now. First floor. Oh, the 2nd floor. So, oh yeah, you have that little thing. Okay, so there isn't actually a door between the bedroom and then the spare bedroom. That's just a weird-looking eye. Is that?
On the 2nd floor there,
Or no, that is a
Um,
door. That is a door.
that I think is a fireplace.
Yeah, I was gonna say because there's quite a
Oh.
few of them,
Oh.
Yeah.
and they're all in the same places.
Oh shit! I get a fireplace. Sweet.
I have a fireplace too.
I have a fire.
Well, you know what to do with the fireplace now.
Yeah.
Not fill your room with smoke, I hope.
No. No.
Not burning popcorn.
Ooh, good
No, that's
idea.
you. I remember the fire department being called for that.
I got high-fived for that, okay?
It was sludge.
Nice.
It was
Yeah.
great.
There is a bit of weirdness going on there that I was actually looking at this, because there's the hearth in the kitchen,
Mhm.
which is offset from the fireplaces on the 2nd and 3rd floor.
Oh.
So that's just weird. I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but
Oh yeah, because I see the. Well, no, there's a. Okay,
Yeah,
the
then you've got the other fireplace that goes from the common room and den, and then up to the third floor. There's a fireplace in the Warren's bedroom, and then the attic bedroom has a fireplace right above that.
So they can actually be connected via chimney. It's just that they.
Yeah, actually, that'll drop down to the hearth down in the tap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump down the chimney.
It's just the one in the kitchen is kind of like not really.
The chimney probably wouldn't have enough space to actually jump down through it. But if you had a spell that would give you gas form or something like that, that would definitely be a quick way to get places.
True.
Damn, this place is huge.
Can I be a dick and like blow down the?
Oh my god!
Can we shout at each other via the chimney?
Yes. Oh my god.
That sounds legit.
I mean,
I don't know
Warren's
why,
in the
but I
room
just thought about if you put a hole in the floor of the common room, you can kind of do like a fireman's pole down into the tap room.
Oh my
my
god,
God.
can we?
You guys, that has to be a thing.
Oh my god, I want it.
Please, oh my god.
We'll be like Ghostbusters.
There's adventure afoot to the fire pole.
Yeah. Oh my
Wait,
god.
then we'd have to make sure it's big enough for Nick.
Yeah.
Guys.
Lube it up.
Lube it up.
Move up or the Minotaur.
Both.
Both.
There.
Legit.
So right now you're in really late spring. It's about to turn over into summer, and one of the major festivals of Waterdeep is upon you. Its official name, which admittedly sounds a little bit odd, is the Plowing and Running. It's a mark of the spring season when the plowing has been done, but the rest of the field work is just beginning. And the way Waterdeep marks this season is by having a series of races at the Field of Triumph. That's a stadium that's in the Sea Ward. And it's a big deal. The locals from each of the various wards will have volunteers from their ward go and compete in these races, and there's a lot of local pride involved with it. That's going to run 3 days. There's no charge for attendance, and it's a major event in the city right now. Now, I also known you guys had plans for doing some other things, shopping, neighbors, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Blaze, I know the Tiger's Eye sign down the street had caught your attention.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with that visit. Does anyone want to wander with her?
So what does the Tiger Eye have again?
What the Tiger Eye was, it was just a placard sign out in front of one of the doors down the street, which was the page real quick here. Yeah, it's unremarkable on the outside. The only distinguishing mark is an orange and black sign featuring cat's eye. And then written below that is the Tiger's Eye.
Intriguing. I think well, let me see. Is there one there? I mean, I might as well check it out.
Wait, is my camera like flashing different colors?
Yeah.
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 Just leave
Yeah,
it.
that's cool.
Okay.
It's better than my
I don't
webcam.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine now that whoever else it is stopped playing Fortnite or what other lame game they're playing.
Yeah, my brother, I made him shut it off.
Whoa, sick burn.
Well, Blazing Fire also has that spell book we found, and I was planning to
Yes.
accompany her when she had it appraised or looked into whatever, so I suppose I can go with her until we find someone to do that.
Okay. One of the other local businesses would be great for that, and it's actually just down the 2 doors down from the Tiger's Eye. That'd be the Bookworm's Treasure. So the 3 of you on the excursion for the day?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. The Tiger's Eye is the first one you come to. and that door is slightly more residential. There's no window in the door. There's no window into a shop or any idea what's going on there. There's just a bell that's on the door with a small engraving below it, "Ring for service."
I'm gonna ring it.
Ring that bell.
You jingle that bell,
Oh,
and
jingle.
a moment later, door opens, and standing inside the door is a well-dressed man wearing a long canvas coat.
Am I gonna get sold some drugs?
Me first.
Bring some back.
The room behind him is well lit with oil lamps and pretty well furnished for what this is. It looks like an office. And like, "Hello, I'm Vincent Trench. How can I help you?"
We just
He looks
moved in.
super serious.
Oh, Jesus. We just moved into the building down there, and your sign caught my eye.
He looks you over, and you describe yourself once again.
I'm a Tabaxi, with tiger style, or like gold oranges, so like a golden tiger style.
I'm gonna whisper to her.
Fairly broad, because tiger.
I'm gonna whisper to her. Careful, he might take your eye.
I hope not.
He does a double take at your appearance, like, "Oh, I can see why you'd be interested." Step into my office.
All right, I'm gonna step in.
When the door shuts behind you, there's a weird light effect that just kind of bleeds all of the color out of the room, and everything then looks black and white.
Oh, okay.
So he, as he walks back to his desk area, there's a huge reverb sound as his boots hit the floor, and he sits down, pours himself a glass of whiskey, and he's like, "So what brings you here?"
I was just curious
Mm-hmm.
about what this is.
It's never random when a dame like you walks into a place like this. You're getting a serious noir feel from this guy.
Oh God. Oh God.
Can I take a look around the place and see like what is actually being displayed, or if there's anything that actually is for sale, or what's...
No, there's nothing for sale. There's a row of 4 file cabinets along one side of the room. There's a coat rack with a narrow-brimmed hat hanging from the top of it. And there's a desk out front, which looks like it would be for a receptionist or a secretary or something like that, but it's empty right now. Beyond that, it looks just kind of like a regular office furniture sort of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him. Are you a detective or investigator?
Yes, private investigator.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
that makes sense.
All right.
We were
Takes a
just
Weird.
curious because we were trying to figure out the name of your business, and it seemed intriguing. Well,
Yeah.
too.
You don't need to be a
I was
private
wondering if
eye
it
to
was
know the
gonna
sign
be
is labeled Tiger's Eye. Your
Well,
investigation is very short.
listen, I'm a Minotaur, so I couldn't put 2 and 2 together until I looked around. So,
I mean, to be completely fair, the Tiger's Eye could be a trinket shop as well.
It could be. But
So,
not in this town. My.
oh, your town. All right.
I want a load of barnacles.
When you search the room, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Let me see. Sorry, my stuff here is smaller. So I have 18 plus. Let's see. Why does none of my stuff come up here? Okay, so I got like an 18 base, so that's all I know at the moment. Sorry. It's not pulling up any of my other stuff on the mobile app.
Your perception's a +2.
My perception's a +2. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 20.
Okay, so you got a dirty 20 on that.
Yes, yeah.
On his desk, there's a notepad. And it's got the names of several local inns and their proprietors. So there's like 5 of them on that list.
Okay. Did he see me kind of like like how close is it? Is it like in front of him or is it?
Yeah, it's next to his whiskey glass.
Okay. I'm curious because I wonder if our place is on that list.
No, it is not.
It is not.
Your place wouldn't be classified as an inn.
Oh, okay.
Formerly, it was a tavern, but you don't have rooms to rent. So,
oh, okay.
all of the locations on there would be actual inns that have rooms to rent.
Okay. Let's see.
Can I actually, if I can see that too, can I determine if the inn that I used to work at, whatever that is, because we haven't really decided if it's on that list?
It is not. But you're familiar with the inns in question. They're mostly through the Sea Ward and the North Ward. Kind of upscale locations. The sort of place where you'd expect to find wealthy merchants from out of town, dignitaries, people with money.
Okay. And what was the purpose of this list? Is there
anything on the note that would indicate a purpose?
No, it's a list of inns and the people who own them.
I'm gonna say, and like point to it and be like, "What's that?"
Yes, point something on the detective's desk.
He flips the notebook over to cover it. That's an investigation I'm working on right now. Confidential, private.
Fair enough.
Nothing that he stays secret.
And I'm also. Oh, I'm sorry. But the I know you mentioned that there were buildings next to our building. Like one was like an office type building.
Yeah. The building is attached to Troll Skull Manor. It was either an office or a residential home, but it appears to be empty at the moment.
Okay.
That's the one adjacency to the property.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I was gonna ask him like, oh, did that used to be a inn or something? Could we investigate that or?
None of them are really nearby here.
Okay.
And when I say nearby, they're at least several blocks away.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think.
So you bring yourselves in here for curiosity and curiosity alone?
I mean, yeah. What? Why else? Like, we wouldn't have never known that it was you were a private detective. As I said, I assumed it was a trinket shop of some kind. Maybe there was something interesting. Not that this isn't interesting, I guess.
You're new in town.
Yeah, I am at least.
Yeah.
Right. Even since you're familiar with Waterdeep, you're technically new in town because you would live in one of the nearby villages.
Oh God, what was I gonna do? So I was gonna ask, or I'm gonna look around to the guys and kind of shrug and say like, look back at him and say, do you need help with any investigation? Do you need anyone to hire to help with anything, or?
Were you staying at any of the inns in town?
We were supposed to, but
Yeah, we were originally supposed to stay at, what was it, the Yawning Portal, I do believe?
Yeah, that's
But
right.
we managed to get ourselves kicked out because of our Minotaur friend here gouged a guy.
My bad.
Minor infraction like that, Dern will barely remember it a day later. That's the kind of place he wrote.
Mm.
It's a rough
What
and
is that
tumble. Yeah,
supposed to mean?
it's kind of a rough and tumble place. I mean, with the adventuring crews that are descending into Undermountain, it's just a fight waiting to break out at the best time.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, because
Especially with all the pair of gangs you got in this town.
Yeah, gang activity's on the rise.
Mm.
Bad for business and good for business at the same time.
Oh, I'm sure it's probably pretty good for your business. People wanting to find other people.
That's what I'm. What do you know about the gang?
well, we've kind of come in contact with, I want to say both sides of it.
Yeah. It's what happened with our little altercation at the Yawning Portal.
I want to start telling them about the guys with what tattoo did they have? It was on their head, right?
The guy's tattoo on his head was an eye tattoo from the Xanathar Guild.
Yes. Yep. I'm gonna mention the guys from the Xanathar Guild, and how I ended up goring them with my horns and saying that's how we got kicked out.
Yeah, they're a pretty crazy bunch, reckless, sloppy. Don't like their style.
So I'm curious, did any of those inns have to do anything with any of the gangs that we ran into?
What I'm trying to figure out. In a series of
Did you say robberies?
robberies.
Okay.
Rooms were broken into in the middle of the night, sometimes while their occupants were asleep. Valuables were taken.
I mean, you could be dealing with just regular thieves as well.
My experience, nothing in this town's regular.
Very true. I'm a little curious because I want to kind of correlate this back to the warehouse.
Do we really want to tell him about the warehouse?
No,
though?
Of course, no. We're not going to tell him about the warehouse, but I want to ask: is there any was there any connection of where they had or possibly went off to? Did they leave out a window, or?
Nah, this is a professional. No signs of entry. No witnesses. No injury. Just clean.
You just cut out a little bit there. I don't know if that was just for me.
No, that was both. That was for me too.
It's a professional. No witnesses, no injuries, just clean theft.
Maybe some magic involved.
That's a possibility. I haven't seen any sign of it yet. There's nothing but mystery here. Fits slender.
Are they connected at all underground?
Sewers are poorly mapped. Dung sweepers are the only ones that really know where everything's at down there. I don't think so.
Was that
no stretch to say that if you have a sewer entrance, you can reach any other entrance to the sewers from there. If you know your way. The sewers of Waterdeep are just really a network of crisscrossing tunnels and passages.
Sounds like a transit system.
Yeah, it's almost a city of its own.
Fair
Interesting.
Enough.
I'll speak up and I will observe that, considering the amount of professionalism you seem to believe is involved, it doesn't sound as if they were after petty theft. Do you suspect they're after something in particular?
See, that's the thing, is sometimes it's just money that's missing. Other
What is
times
it
it's
besides
jewelry.
Jewelry?
It's always something with a a physical value, but never anything that's essential. I'm not taking magic items or things like that.
Strange.
It almost sounds like a respectful robbery, but not in
Yeah.
the sense that taking things is wrong, kids, but, you know, that seems more like they're just trying
Sounds
to...
like they go in knowing what they're looking for.
And it almost sounds like they're just trying to increase their wealth in preparation for something.
I have to admit, this has been a tough case to crack. I've been working it for 2 weeks now, and haven't come up with any serious leads.
I want to kind of turn to Warren and Blazing Fire and ask them, I feel like we should do something. Do you guys want to help out or offer...
I mean, I wouldn't mind assisting a little bit. I can detect magic, actually.
I'm always down for catching thieves.
Cool, and I can gore people. And then I'm going to turn back to the guy. and just say, you know, honestly, we'd be willing to help
He
you.
puts his hand out and is like, no. Work alone.
Okay.
But if you're dealing with magic, you can't detect magic yourself, can you?
Who says it?
Who,
What do you
okay,
I
say?
assume you'd already know then if they were using magic to get in or out.
Seen
If
no
you
sign
could.
of it.
yeah, I know this whole mysterious thing is working for you, and it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's a little frustrating.
The word you're looking for is noir.
I totally forgot. Did we actually get a description of this guy other than what he's wearing, like loud boots and like being mysterious? Like what?
Yeah, he's got like the prototype trench coat.
Oh no, I know that, but like
Is he
what
gonna
is
try
he?
and sell us some watches?
No. Like it's a legit Dick Tracy style of dress.
Oh, okay. But like, what is he? Is he like
Human.
Human. Okay, thank you.
Have you thought about setting them up? Or trying at least?
Use this as bait.
Too many inns in town to pull that off.
I mean,
Well, if they're only targeting things of wealth, have all of the people who have been targeted, people who, well, obviously they're staying at
There's
inns, so they must be traveling.
Probably 300 or 400 different inns in the city.
Oh, Jesus.
oh Christ. Wow.
Have multiple inns been hit at the same, or is it just different ones every time?
I'm not even sure if I have a complete list. Not all of the people who had money stolen wanted to make a report. Why? Otherwise, the city watch would be handling it. Maybe the city watch is handling it.
I mean, you're only one guy, and I know you're probably pretty skilled, but I feel like you would appreciate at least having somewhat of a helping hand in this matter.
Tell you what. He reaches into a desk drawer, pulls out a little paper card, which has the tiger's eye symbol on it, and he slides that across the desk towards you. And he's like, if you hear anything, let me know. And it makes no sense that he's giving you the card, because all it really has is the address of where you're sitting right now. But
Do you want me to write you a letter? Hey, friend, I saw this the other day. Write me back your pen pal, Drümstij.
If you find any information, we can have another conversation.
Okay.
Well, if you'd like any further help than us just providing you information, I'm going to point towards the door. What is the manor called again?
Trollskull Manor.
We live over in Trollskull Manor now. So, you're more than welcome to come find us.
Surprised they found anybody to buy that place.
Why?
No reason.
Is it haunted? I swear to God this place is going to be haunted.
I promise you, it's not haunted.
I want to dig a little bit, because I'm a little curious. I'm like,
It's been empty for years.
oh god, there are probably a lot of back taxes.
Well, we know what Drümstij is worried about.
Going to the magistrate. See you guys later.
So yeah,
Or come
But
over
yeah.
for a drink sometime.
fair.
Wink.
God damn.
As you guys walk out, right before the door closes, you just hear him like self-narrating to himself, like, from the moment she walked in, I knew she was going to be trouble.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Okay. So, Rodrigo and Lesstara,
Yo.
they left you guys behind. What are you up to?
Sleeping.
I'm running around the house exploring.
Exploring. Okay. Which part of the house are you checking out?
Right now I'm currently in the basement.
In the basement.
Oh, rip.
Are you in the wine cellar?
Yes.
Getting tipsy.
Knew it.
Just looking at the vintage.
Yeah, just looking.
Just looking.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
You're just doing general purpose looking, right? You're not looking at any specific place?
I was looking in the wine cellar, just
Right.
looking, yeah.
General purpose looking.
General purpose looking. 16.
Okay. Looking around, you can tell that, like, there's still some empty barrels down here, and most of them are small, like 2 and 3 gallon casks. Private label sort of stuff that would be easy to move around. You figure if you stacked all these and moved them around, there's maybe 30, 40 different vendors that were involved here. And as you're poking behind things and sliding things around, over in the back corner of the ale cellar, you see that the one wall is made up of much smaller bricks than the rest of the masonry down. And it looks like it's been sealed off. Like it's got like a bit of an archway, and then that's filled in with small bricks.
Uh-oh.
Did we just drop both of us?
Zelda has prepared me for this
What was
moment.
that? Warren?
Great.
Jess is
Okay.
no.
Oh yeah, just for
Oh, rip.
someone screenshot that. That's a great look.
Alright, I'm doing it right now. There we go.
Serious, Jess is serious.
Oh,
I
she's...
think Oliver froze too.
Uh-oh.
They're on the same
That's
connection, so it wouldn't
Hey,
surprise me.
Hey, Skye. You
Yo.
know, if there's something down in the basement, you should come wake me up, you know?
Like behind the wall
Be a
or
bro.
water, the wine.
It's up to you how you want to deal with that. That wall. The basement seems solid.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Can
Oh,
I
no,
use
Warren,
Back.
some wild magic? What is
Hmm?
it? Some wild magic?
What
Okay.
about it?
Wake me up, Skye.
Can I use it to see what's behind the wall?
What spells do you have available?
Just Skye.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Dead.
No, it was because I was connected to my phone.
Okay.
Oh.
There we go. Welcome back to technical difficulties. We were just playing D&D.
Looking over your list of spells, you really don't have anything useful for poking around.
Damn it. Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
You're really good at blowing stuff up.
Can I blow up the wall?
No.
Well,
Yes.
But there's something
It's coming
obviously
out of your
behind
rent.
it.
you don't know what's behind it. It could be just about anything.
Blow it up.
I mean,
What?
No.
Blazing
There's-
did learn Detect Magic if you want to just wait
Yeah,
for it
there's
to
a
come home.
chance that Thunderwave would knock that wall down, but it might also damage what's behind it, and you're not exactly sure how much damage it would do to the structural portions of the wall.
Please don't. It might be a support beam.
Can I like run upstairs to Rodrigo and like wake her ass up, man?
Yes, absolutely.
What a bro. Good suggestion.
And like bring her
yeah.
down here to look at it.
So yeah, Lesstara drags you down in the basement and shows you this
By your
bricked up
hair.
archway in the wall.
my God.
Excuse me.
What? Whoa.
Jesus.
Skye, it's not that kind of game.
Rachel, something I wanted to make sure that you were aware of. You can rememorize your spells every morning. So anytime you get a chance to rest, you can pick different spells.
Oh. I was also going to ask, are the slots supposed to be filled
Did you
right now?
level up completely?
Uh-oh.
Check something.
I have to sneeze.
No,
'Cause I
this-
never,
Nice sneeze.
Did you?
I
pick
never
a
know
circle?
if like the slots are supposed to be filled because they're always like filled. But I have 3 slots now. One of them is not filled. But
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, yeah, you did take Circle of the Land.
Bless.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, up at the top of the D&D Beyond screen, there's
Yes.
a button that says Extended Rest, Long Rest.
It'll just say long rest, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hit that.
ow.
If you're on PC, I think it's going to be the top right-hand corner. It should be near short rest.
Well, obviously only I have a Mac.
No, I meant if you're on, like, any type of computer.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit different if you're on a phone or
Yep.
tablet.
Oh.
Okay, why did I
Yeah,
find this?
right above your current hit points, we'll say Campaign Dragon Heist. To the left of that, there's a button that says Long Rest.
I don't have any buttons.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit it from my side for you.
I also can't like adjust my hit points. It,
Are
Are
you
you not
actually
logged
logged in, or are you just looking?
Try
at-
refreshing the screen.
Ugh.
Because I just hit the button for you on my side.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Yeah.
It's taking forever to load.
Gotta love mom's Wi-Fi.
Oh, I know why. Yeah, okay. The part I was looking for is actually not going to show up until next level. Okay. Wait a minute. That didn't.
The fuck? Hold on. Haha. Difficulties.
Yeah, this is a different type of technical difficulty.
We're no longer Carpe
Long
Nerdus.
rest.
We're technical difficulties.
Long
Tickle.
rest. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
We should just have static playing in
It
the
did
background.
log me
There
out.
we go.
So,
There we go. Now you're updated.
Yep.
alright.
Yeah, so all you have to
But,
do is just log back in.
Anytime you take a long rest, there's that button there that's on your spell tab that says Manage Spells. If you
Kevin,
click
hold
on
on,
that,
I'm logging
it'll
back
pull up the list of all the spells you currently have, and you can swap those out for other spells.
So she's logging back
And
in.
you're short one prepared spell.
What?
You can prepare 4 spells right now, and you only have 3 prepared.
Who, me?
No, Rachel.
What the yes.
I
Quick, come on.
Account problems.
So let's not waste game time figuring that out. You can fill those in and, when we jump around again.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you go get drugged down into the basement to check this out,
Yes.
you see exactly what Lesstara saw, a stone archway that's been filled in with brick.
Sorry, I'm trying to get back to my character sheet, but no how. And I don't have any spells that can like.
Currently, you have Cure Wounds, Good Berry, and Ice Knife prepared,
Okay.
plus your cantrips, Gust, Shillelagh, and Thornbolt.
I thought it'd be cool. You should see.
Why don't we for the sake of me having technical difficulties, why don't we wait till they're back so someone can see behind the wall?
Fine.
Why don't we go get some wine and sit in the living room?
How about we go get some food? I'm like starving, bro.
We can do
Kitchen's
that.
been filled. Warren saw to that.
Thank
Oh,
goodness
yeah.
someone did.
Let's cook something.
Let's get some wine and get some food, man.
Perfect.
Warren, would you have included wine on your shopping list?
Cheap wine, nothing expensive. We're living
yeah.
on a budget right now.
Right.
Fine.
Something in a box.
I'm fine with that.
I'm good with that.
They find they're like, oh, no.
It's a box wine, but it's a large box wine.
We'll just like finish off the box as they come home.
Yeah, and then we'll be stuck.
We'll take them downstairs like, guys, look at this fucking brick wall.
Drunk adventures.
Okay. Lesstara, were you going to cook something up?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh no, are you gonna make them roll for cooking?
I'm gonna cook some popcorn.
I might.
God,
No,
Jesus.
no, you'll crit fail. You've already crit failed making popcorn before.
You'll somehow light brick on fire.
Somehow.
Yeah, until you can top my brother burning rice in the microwave, you're not that bad.
Oh no, this was bad. This
You forgot to
popcorn.
put water in it.
The fire department came for the popcorn.
Macaroni.
It set off the fire alarm.
Alright, so,
Jess wasn't watching the microwave. It's not my fault.
I wasn't fucking cooking. Who was cooking? You.
so you want to fire up the hearth and get something cooking?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. You do have a create bonfire cantrip,
Yes.
Oh,
which would set the hearth, light the hearth, easily.
Nice.
So
Let's do it.
just give me a roll a d20 for me and tell you what you do.
oh my god.
Oh,
Oh no.
well, there goes our beautiful house.
Oh,
I'll just blow it out. Don't worry.
it's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, and it only takes you 30 seconds to get that hearth roaring. It normally takes people like 20 minutes to get it up to speed. And I don't think you'd have any popcorn available. That's pretty specific, but you can find something to cook up. And then just give me a well, I want to say cooking is an intelligence roll.
No, fucking god.
So give me an intelligence check.
D20 plus the 2.
Correct.
I'll just be leaning on the counter the whole time, like watching.
Watching this train wreck about to happen.
19.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Yeah, hey, she whipped some stuff together. And yeah, what are you trying to cook?
Warren, did you get do we have meat?
Yeah, I probably just got like something that because I used to work in an inn and tavern, so I probably got some basic stuff like some beef.
There's probably enough there to make a decent stew.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like potatoes,
That's great.
stuff
We'll
like
cook a
that.
stew. Yeah.
Okay. It smells good. It smells better with the wine.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna take a bit. Stews take some time. So switching back to our other three, our trio on the street.
Don't make it sound like we're walking the street.
My hooves are going
We ain't
clip
working the
clop.
corner.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of game.
As much as they keep trying to make it.
Listen,
Hey, listen.
I'm gonna have some drinks with the detective at some point.
Oh my god.
you go
Not
have
if,
fun.
not if I put it all in the stew.
I can buy my own.
Yeah, we're gonna
So,
fucking polish
he's
off
clearly
that
a whiskey
whole wine
guy.
cellar.
You
So-
walk down the block, and the Bookworm's Treasure is pretty clearly a shop. Got two windows on either side of the door that look in, and it's decorated with some nice hardwoods. There's big solid bookcases on the walls, tables in the middle that have other things displayed on them. And then you can even see there's a second floor up above that has another set of bookcases in the walls.
Oh.
All right.
A ye old barn and all.
Well, this
Yeah.
might be a good place to get that spell book I found checked out.
You can see through the window behind, sitting at one of the tables, paging through a book, is a gold-skinned dragonborn.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go in.
I'll follow them in.
The man behind the reading the book, the dragonborn, doesn't react at first when you step in. It's almost like he wants to the passage he's reading first, and then he looks up. Welcome. What can I help?
Well, I found this book, and I was wondering if you could maybe know anything about it, because I don't know much.
Oh, I'll take a look
Some
at
kind
it
of
for you.
spell book.
Oh.
Right.
His eyes light up just a little bit at that, and he clears some space off from the table, and you can see him casting a quick spell over the book before he opens it. The wizard's board, the books, and the motes of the spell just kind of land on it, and whatever the results he was looking for, it looks like he got what he wanted. And then he flips open the book and starts paging through it. So where did you find this?
Well, I am an adventurer, and when I was adventuring, I managed to find it. I'm not going to tell him the truth at this point, obviously, but...
I'll just add in, it's not a particularly interesting story. We just happen to come across it.
Oh, well, all stories are interesting to someone.
Quite true.
He flips through it, pages through it a second time to see if he's missed anything. Well, this is indeed a spell book. And it contains 6 spells. Now, I can't say that any of them are extremely rare or even extremely valuable to add to a collection. It looks like an apprentice's book.
Okay.
For a small fee, 10 gold pieces, I can tell you what those are.
Well, that is out of my price range, I'm afraid. I was buying all the food.
How much, Lacey? I'm trying to think, because I don't think I didn't spend any money other than...
I haven't.
Oh, you do, that's right. Okay, then you can pay for yourself.
It's a standard fee.
I'll just raise my eyebrow and I will ask him, considering none of us can cast any of these spells, what information could you possibly give us that would be worth in gold?
Well, the 10 gold fee is a standard set by the Order of Magus and Watchful Order of Magus. And basically, it's just not a good idea for something like this to go scurrying about town in the hands of those who don't know what they're doing.
Fair enough.
Wizardry is dangerous enough with proper training. Trying to self-teach can be disastrous. So, being upfront, I prefer not to let this book leave the store if we can come to an agreement.
No, I'm not as inclined to just leave the book, unfortunately.
Oh, no. I would compensate you for it. This would be a fair transaction.
What are you willing to offer?
He flips through the pages again. I can offer you 75 gold pieces for the book, or 100 gold pieces of store credit.
Hmm.
Now, looking around his shop, he has hundreds of books available, and you can only guess the topics that those include. But he also does offer scrolls. A spell scroll can be used one of two ways. It can either be read immediately to cast a spell that's on the scroll, and that can be read by anyone, regardless of class or skill level. Or it can be scribed into a wizard spell book, where they can then prepare it any day after that.
I'll just make a quick insight roll just to make sure that he is on the level of what he's saying. Basically, I want to know if he's really interested in getting this book and trying to hide it, or if he sounds like he really is.
Give me an insight check, and then follow it up with a history check.
Let's see. Insight +7. I get to roll my real d20 now. I roll a 6, so +7, 13. And so 13 for the insight.
Okay.
History.
He appears to be sincere.
Where the heck is my history? Here we go. Roll an 11 +4 for 15 on history.
Okay. When you mentioned earlier he was a member of the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors, they're kind of a semi-unique organization to Waterdeep. They're any wizard or other arcane spellcaster of any real power is heavily encouraged to join the organization. And among other things, they're called on in times of need for the city's defense. So, given a few hours, Waterdeep can muster a significant force of arcane spellcasters to defend the city.
Okay, I'm gonna shrug and I'll turn to Blazing since she's the one with the spell. It's probably of more value to him than it is to us. I'm not really sure what we're even going to do with it, anyways. So.
All modesty aside, these spells in this book can't do me much good. I possess them all already. But
you just don't want them to fall into the wrong hands.
It would be embarrassing to me and my reputation if this book left here and it involved in something nefarious.
Man, I really don't want to let this book go.
I mean,
we could use it as kindling if it's not worth our time, as he was saying.
No, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm attached to it already.
100 gold pieces of store credit can buy you a lot of things.
It
I
can buy
don't
me
want
the old
things.
nook
I
over
want
there.
interesting things.
The truth of the matter is, if you're not a member of the Order, it's complicated.
I mean, considering that we need the money, why don't we just give it up?
Blaze, if you weren't absolutely aware of this as a warlock, you are in fact an arcane spellcaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make some arguments for yourself. Like.
And then just letting you know about future options. There is an option for warlocks to use some types of spells that aren't off the list. They can cast ritual spells. And that's a feature that wizards normally, but you have the chance to take that. It's one option among three. You make that choice next level.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm going to look at him and say, well, I happen to be a spellcaster myself, so the book is of some interest to me. So, how about I give you the 10 gold pieces, and you tell me what's in the book, and then I decide if I wish to give it over or not.
We can reach that agreement. What type of... You say you're a spellcaster, but not a wizard?
No, not a wizard.
Is your magic of the blood? Make an Arcana roll.
Hold on.
Oh,
Oh no.
My Arcana is shit.
I saw that.
Oh no.
I got a 2. Well, it's a 2 minus the 1.
Okay.
It was a
okay.
3.
You have no idea what he means by of the blood.
Oh.
Can you clarify?
Is your magic innate? Were you born into it? Or did you
No.
get it from... You got it from other means?
Mm-hmm.
You reached a deal?
More or less.
I'm gonna elbow Drümstij on and be like, she's about to get us in trouble, isn't she?
Well,
I'm
Warren?
gonna loose over to Warren. Yeah, probably. Let's get out of here.
Warren, thanks to your warning, I would like all three of you to make an insight roll.
Okay.
where the
Oh,
fuck is insight? Oh,
wow.
I got a 24.
I rolled a 7.
I got
Okay.
a 3.
When he asked who she made the deal with, his body shifted a little bit, and he took a kind of more of a defensive posture, more like he's about ready to snatch this book. The answer's incorrect.
Oh, no. I made a pact with the Fae.
That does not change his demeanor.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm going to step up to the counter.
Do you know their name?
Huh?
Do
I
you
didn't-
know their name? I think you
Yeah.
actually do. We talked about it. It's Saloon.
Yes.
Okay. And you remember who she was?
No.
Okay.
It's been a while.
She's actually goddess of the moon.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Do you offer that information?
Fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna offer the information.
At that, he relaxed.
God.
I'm never taking you anywhere again.
Holy.
Okay.
I'll just go by myself. You guys can.
You two can leave if you'd like.
Come get crunk with us.
Yeah.
There's a bad sort who make deals with infernal beings or fae of ill repute, and they've caused more than enough problems to warrant caution.
Oh, I'm sure.
But Saloon is an honorable being, an honorable deed. And so yes, I will perform the service for you and let you know what these spells are,
Okay.
and you should be ready to write these down.
Okay.
Panic mode. So it's just her,
Quick.
not us.
Find a pen while being a guest.
Yeah. I'm assuming
Are
yeah.
you ready?
If someone
I'm
writes it
ready.
down.
Okay. Burning Hands,
Okay.
Disguise Self, False Life,
I spelled that wrong, but no,
Okay.
continue.
False Life,
Mm-hmm.
Shield, Unseen Servant, and my favorite spell that sounds way better than it actually is, Witch Bolt.
Okay.
It's
those
got
are
a great
spells.
name, and when you read the description, you find out it's Force Lightning that lasts from round to round, and then you realize the damage scales badly, and you'll never use it past level 3.
Well,
of those spells, Unseen Servant is one that you would be able to cast as a ritual if you choose that option.
I already have that.
Yeah, she's got that one.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
when
yeah,
she,
then you're
when
familiar
she
with
leveled up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll get into more of that later. And I'll let you know what the details are on that. But that's the spell book you have in your possession. Now, I'd still be willing to pay the same deal, 75 in gold or 100 in store credit.
I mean, we're kind of poor right now.
I know. We need the money.
Just gonna point that out.
Please give me money.
There might be a couple holes in the roof of our new home.
Who says I'm gonna give you guys any of the money?
What?
Just saying.
That's rude.
The manor is structurally sound. You didn't notice any major leaks or.
She
or
doesn't know
problems.
that.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that. She barely knows anything.
I know. Last we heard, you didn't care about money, and now you're like, oh, why am I gonna give you any money? You know? Oh.
I mean, who says I'm not gonna go for the store credit? Which is of no value to you guys.
I mean, I'm still recommending the store credit to her just because I want her to get rid of the spell book.
And wow, I'm slightly offended. Just because I'm a fighter means that I don't like to read.
Yes.
I mean, you're kind of right, but you know.
You're a storyteller.
That's very true. I could be saying, my books are on the shelf right over there. Like, go pick them up.
If you do a quick scan of the books that are on offer, it's histories, the ecology of things, it's biographies. You know, there's a wide array of books on a variety of topics here.
Are there prices
Maybe
listed?
there could be some picture books, maybe.
There probably are.
Wow.
Wow, boy.
I'm gonna take the store credit for it.
Okay. I'm going to send, just for the sake of using our stream time wisely, I'll send you a list of what he's got to offer
Okay.
as far as spells. Was there books on any specific topic you were interested in?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
He writes out a voucher and casts a quick little spell over it to put his mark on it. And that just kind of like burns an image of it's like a circle of writing in Draconic on the bottom edge of it to it nearly impossible to counterfeit.
Okay.
This is good here at any time.
Okay. Thank you.
And I appreciate your bringing us this here, and it will be taken care of properly.
Okay.
I highly recommend you stop the Watchful Orders tower and register with the order. It would be in your best interest to make your affiliation with Waterdeep official.
I'll think about it. I don't know how long I'm planning on actually staying. I'm a bit of a wanderer.
That's fair. I'm not giving you a hard sell. I'm just saying that would be in your best interest, and it would make transactions easy.
What do you mean by transactions?
Give me an insight roll.
No, you didn't what?
I heard something, but not sure what it was.
Oh,
Give me an insight roll.
I got a 12.
Okay. You kind of get the idea that there might be other services he'd be willing to offer a member of the order, but not a general customer who's not.
Okay. Maybe I will. We'll see.
Feel free to stop in anytime. I always enjoy having a conversation with unusual casters.
All right.
I kind of look at Warren and be like, wow, I guess we're just not welcome
2 in
here.
1 day.
Well, we made it out safely.
Yeah, jeez. You got that
Okay,
right.
you know what, guys?
That hits the 2 items at the top of your shopping list or task list. Was there anything else you wanted to do while you were?
I mean, I did the stuff I was talking about earlier. I think at that point it's just not worth kind of knowing about. But I am a little bit curious, just because of what.
Oh,
the
your question at
detective
the magistrate.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's even worth our time. To be fair, because we were.
Do we know that the building next to us is empty?
Yeah. You've seen no one come or go from that building in the week you've been staying in the manor.
Is it owned by us though, or is that a?
No.
Is it for sale?
You wouldn't have any way of knowing that right now.
We
Even the
wouldn't be able to
magistrate
afford
might
it
not know
either.
that. The magistrate would know if it's a city property, but that's about it.
I kind of want to go back so I can just be a little sneaky, but a big Minotaur I don't think can possibly pull that off.
I'll get us kicked out.
I'm ready to head back.
Yeah, let's head
Okay.
back so we can
Come get drunk.
go see our
Fair
drunk
enough.
friends.
You don't know we're drunk.
When you return, the moment you open the door, you can smell the stew from the kitchen, and it smells good.
Oh.
Nice.
And then that quickly leads you to the kitchen where Rodrigo is tipping them back, and Lesstara is adjusting the seasoning on the stew. It's almost
Slaving away over here.
you're getting about that point where it's ready.
Okay.
Yo, you guys
Nope.
want some
What?
stew and wine?
Without hesitation, I'm just gonna pick up a bowl, go straight towards the soup.
You ladle that out, and it's good, beefy stew.
I think
This
Jess
is
and
the-
Oliver froze again.
Yeah, they did.
That's okay.
Yeah, that appears possible.
Um,
I'll give them a minute. It's a
That's okay.
stew that would be fantastic on a day with snow.
I'm
So
gonna,
what did you boys do?
I'm gonna turn to Lestar and interrupt you. Say, thank, and then like turn back and like.
Say,
Thank.
would you like a glass of wine? I can pour you one.
Ugh, it's pig stuff.
All right.
I need
all right,
some
cool.
hard. I need something harder. That's more like juicy juice for me.
All right. That was just a question.
Okay, we'll have.
Thank you for
we'll
the
have
offer,
rest.
Okay,
Hi,
I'm
welcome
back. Jess is still trying to get back. Hold on.
From here, it looks like she's passed out on the bed. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Drümstij ladled him out a bowl of stew and just said thanks and walked off.
No, he just said thank. Not even thank.
All right. Well, I'll pour myself a cup of wine, and I will check the level of the box, how much wine we have left, and I'll say,
Wait, you said
Rodrigo put a good dent in it.
Did you say a cup or a bowl of wine?
no, a cup of
Oh,
wine.
okay.
Bowl of wine.
And I will observe that. Well, I'm glad somebody has been enjoying our wine.
Yeah. Rodrigo, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh,
What is that?
Oh no.
It's a D20 roll.
You roll a d20 and add your Constitution modifier. Spoiler alert: it's 0.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
Oh.
You're feeling pretty good, but you can you're still functioning.
Spoiler alert, it's 0.
Can I question? Can I just like float randomly sometimes? Is
Well,
that
you can
a thing I can
levitate.
do?
Which makes you light like a helium balloon. So you can't really, you can't move laterally unless you push off of something.
All right,
But
can I
here in
just
the
be, like,
kitchen, you have
floating?
plenty of option to do that. And that'll last for 10 minutes.
Cool.
Can we just make it a thing that whenever Rodrigo gets drunk, she levitates? Can that be a thing?
Yes.
She's not.
I'm just like holding my wine up in the air, like yes.
Yes, I like that. I like that.
Loses control of gravity.
I literally have been so drunk I fell off the earth, but Rodrigo is a different level. So yeah.
Okay, well, I'll take a sip of my wine and I'll say, well, Blazing Fire almost got us kicked out of 2 stores today, I believe.
Oh no, that guy was into me. The detective guy?
Yo,
She
you
got
want
us
some of
into
this?
2 awkward situations. Let's just say that.
Oh no.
But we've made it back home safely. What have you 2 been up to?
Besides getting drunk.
I found an interesting wall in the basement.
It's cool.
Oh.
Oh,
Interesting
Did you know?
wall.
Yeah, you should check it out.
is it
Alright.
like is blood just kind of pooling over it? Like what's happening?
The house is not haunted. All right.
I still don't believe that.
Listen,
I'm still convinced.
for all we know, this could be Hill House. Okay, like
Oh my god.
I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something behind the wall.
Alright. I'm gonna go down and check. I don't want no wine.
you might
I
need
don't have a
someone
taste for
Okay.
wine.
Yeah, you might
Why
need
don't
someone
you
strong.
eat
I'll
it?
make my way down.
Cause
Been
the store
slaving
seems
all
more
day.
curious.
Why
The food
no?
will
But a
be
nice
there.
bowl of cream.
No, I'm a whiskey kind of girl.
All right. I am very interested in proving once and for all that this house is not haunted, so I will go down and take a look at this wall as well.
Okay.
Okay.
The wall, it's bricked up solidly, no gaps.
Hmm.
It looks like it was done well. So that likely means there was a professional involved.
Okay.
And it's the mortar's old.
Professional
So if
killer.
this was done, it's been years since it was bricked up.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Who's banging? Can I use detect magic?
That was probably me dropping dice on my book.
Oh.
Yes, you can use detect magic.
I'm gonna use detect magic.
Okay. You can detect Rodrigo's levitation spell.
Well, yes.
And give me a d20 roll.
Just flat.
Just a
D20?
d20, yeah.
Oh.
4.
4? Okay. No, nothing about the wall. So
I missed
mundane,
that. I'm sorry.
nothing about the wall seems out of place. Mundane mortar, mundane brick.
Hmm. Can I sense anything from behind the wall?
Your experience with detect magic, it only takes about 6 inches of stone or brick to block detection.
Hmm.
So anything beyond that, you really wouldn't be able to tell.
Can I go up to it and like push on it a little bit? Like see if
Well,
it kind of gives a
You
little
know,
bit?
you're gonna break it.
No, I'm not
Hold
gonna.
on,
I'm not
okay.
gonna like.
No.
I'm just gonna like. I'm just gonna like.
It's solid.
Okay.
Bricks aren't. There's no like trick brick that makes the entire thing spin around Scooby-Doo style. Or
Oh
anything
no,
like that.
I was just wondering if it was gonna give have any
No,
give
no,
to
no, no.
it.
It
Okay.
is solid. As far as you can tell, good constructed wall.
Good wall here. It's fantastic.
Absolutely no haunting at all.
It does look strange though. It doesn't look like the rest of the wall.
Which makes me convinced that there's something behind it.
That's what I've been saying.
All right.
But
I would like
This
to make.
drunk Rodrigo won't do anything.
I'd like to make an investigation check on this wall to see if I can determine whether or not we can safely break it down without destroying the entire house.
Okay. Give me that roll.
Well, it's newer than the house. I doubt that would be an issue.
Well, you don't know that.
Roll 16.
Okay. Where this is located, it would probably be at or near the outside wall of. Actually, it's more. Wait, let me just orientate myself so I know where we're at here.
It's somewhere.
This might actually be under the neighbor's house and not yours.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Then let's just go for it. Fuck it, am I right?
The buildings are physically attached, so if structural damage happens to the neighbor's house, that would still be not good for you.
Is there a way for Drümstij to safely make a, like, at least start breaking down some of the brick?
If you found yourself proper tools, you could start removing them brick by brick.
Can I chip away at it with my horns just ever so slightly?
That would be inefficient,
Oh.
but possible.
Hold on, guys.
I don't know if we want to break your horns.
If you get yourself a solid like crowbar or chisel, kind of
I have a crowbar.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
I actually have a crowbar.
Crowbar. Yeah, crowbars on holster.
That
Oliver,
said pylon.
one of you is unmuted.
The what?
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 Sorry.
I was getting a little bit of an echo. I thought it was from Jess and Oliver.
Oh, it might have been.
Maybe.
It's good. But yeah, if you get the proper tools, and I do appreciate the fact that so many of you have your crowbars and a holster ready to go.
I'm ready to work.
Yeah, if you take the proper tools, you could open this wall without too much hassle. It would be time consuming and sweaty work, but you could do it.
Ooh, and I have a hammer.
Yeah, these are basic tools, so that wouldn't be difficult to track down, even if you didn't have them.
Like,
Blow it up.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, I don't need angry neighbors. I haven't even met them yet. Hi.
This is the empty house, though, right? That we're probably under.
Correct.
I'm gonna do it. I want to figure out what's behind this. So I'm gonna start trying to take out at least 1 or 2 bricks. So I can see behind it.
So you just want to pull out individual brick.
Just like 1 or 2 to start, just so I can see.
Yeah, to do it carefully without damaging the rest of the brick. It takes some time. So you're at this for maybe an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And give me a strength check.
That wasn't very convincing.
Oh no, it's a +1. Sorry, I actually have to roll. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you pop out. It takes like 3 bricks to get out before you can really get an eye in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you have dark vision.
Yes.
Okay. You see into the room. Into this, and it's a short passage. Runs about 10 feet directly away from you, and then stairs going down.
Oh.
Uh-oh. See, I told you.
So be safe to just break the wall down then.
It appears that way. The way you look at it is like, look, this was an actual doorway before.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remove the bricks from the doorway without damaging the doorway, it should still be as solid as it ever was. The brick was put here to block the passage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want me to run through it?
Can you run through it carefully?
I think we can.
You're not really up to capacity to attack the brick wall yet.
Oh.
Let's get the crowbars out and do this. However, now that we know that it goes down, we should open it up before somebody comes up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
okay.
let's do that. We can be a little less careful than I was removing just a couple bricks.
Yeah, I mean, why don't we just do like opening wide enough just for us to be able to fit through, and not like the entire doorway? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
That takes some time. That's going to be, we're going to say night's fallen by the time you get enough of a opening here for Drümstij to squeeze through.
Sorry, guys, I'm big.
Your fat ass.
No.
And once you get through there, and you look down the steps, goes down 20 feet or so.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see like there's a humidity in the air. At the bottom of the steps, you can see the stonework you're familiar with.
The stonework that we're familiar with?
From your time in the sewers with the Xanathar's hideout.
Oh, okay, thank you, thank you.
Good.
And
Interesting.
at the bottom of that step, you can it goes left and right.
Let's go, guys.
I mean, I have...
I'll bring my wine.
Let's go left.
We don't have there isn't a way to see if there's any traps set, right? Unless we actually have a thing for it.
Searching for traps would be a rogue issue.
I'm not a rogue.
Alright, well, I mean, we can't go wander around in the sewers without some way to find our way back. So, but if they want me to, I'll just take a peek down there and see if I can see anything immediately amiss.
Yeah, I mean, a perception check.
Yeah. I was gonna say because I have dark vision, but I was gonna go first, but I didn't know if there were any traps set on the steps.
I mean, I've still got my lantern, so it's not like we're gonna be blind.
Yeah, light's not a problem.
Okay.
Perception. 10.
You don't see any traps. You do see signs of passage. Someone's been through here. You can't tell within how recently. Within the last month at the outside.
Interesting.
Well, we need to find some way to mark our way back before we start wandering into the sewers.
We can grab some chalk and mark the walls.
Or paint.
Yeah, either way, really.
I'd also like to bring up to the group, Warren and Fire. I know that this is interesting that we should investigate a little bit more, but I almost feel like we should get the investigator involved in this.
The detective?
Yeah.
He actually might be interested to know about this.
So before we kind of go anywhere, why don't... Because, I mean, hey, Blazing Fire, no disrespect, but he seemed very into you.
Yeah, I can go ask him.
Yeah.
He's more likely to say yes to me than any of you.
True.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we met an investigator who was kind of hot. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, thanks for the info.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't ask, you drunk morons.
I was having a good time.
We're having a great time.
What's your course of action right
now?
Hold on.
Do we think we should go get the investigator?
I frown. I'm not really a fan of that investigator.
I mean, to be fair, I offered help, and he seemed very, very willing to give me his business card. So
this is a weird statement, but can I take the business card and see if there's any magic on it?
You can, and there isn't.
Okay. Yeah. So that was a weird question. Yeah. But it wouldn't surprise me.
I just
weird question changes dramatically when you're playing D&D.
I just didn't really like the guy. I don't know if there's any reason for us to go bother him when we were talking specifically about a case of people robbing inns, and we don't have any evidence this is connected to it yet.
But I mean, he did mention that having access to the sewers, a direct line of access, could be a way for them to be going somewhere. And considering that this looks like it used to be.
Yeah, you were unconscious for this part, but when you were rampaging through the Xanathar's hideout, you came up through someone's basement at the end of that. And when you were talking with Vic Trench, he had also mentioned that the sewers run throughout the entire city.
Mm-hmm.
It's a twisted network of tunnels. So having access to the sewer just means you've got access to the entire sewer.
Oh, okay, guys, I'm sorry. Maybe I just like the guy.
But if we came up through somebody's random basement and we have I don't want to use hidden door, but hidden door in our basement, it's very, very likely that each inn has a door like this as well.
Yeah. It's an easy assumption to make that entrances to the sewer like this are relatively...
Yeah. So that would probably be a good indication of that's how they're getting in.
Hmm.
And I'm sure that's information the detective would like.
I'm willing to
Assuming
guard
he
here.
doesn't already know.
Yeah, I'm willing to guard here if you want to go talk to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna do this.
Get him.
Okay. You make the quick trip down the street.
Mhm.
Ring on his bell again. There's no answer.
We might have to wait until tomorrow. I mean,
How late at night
unless
is
he
it?
sleeps in his office, which
Waterdeep's one of those cities that never really sleeps.
Mhm.
But you're 9-10 o'clock. So the
Can
sun
I
went down
test
a
the door to
couple hours.
see if it's unlocked?
It's locked.
Okay. Well, that's sad. I'm gonna try ringing the bell one more time.
No response.
Oh, well.
Just be like, yoo-hoo, I'm outside.
Sing to them. Bang on the door. Sing your heart out. That's what I would do.
So yeah, after you check down at the Tiger's Eye, running back to the manor.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you do that.
$22.
Okay.
Oh.
As you pass, as you go back towards the hatch down into the basement, which is behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
You look through the pantry area into the kitchen, and the stew pot that's still sitting on the hearth, the spoon in it whirling around.
Oh my fucking god.
Haunted.
Okay.
Yo, there's plenty
I'm
for
gonna
everyone.
walk towards the stew pot and see if it stops or if it continues.
No, it's just a slow stirring of the pot.
Why, hello.
Secretly me in the other room, like.
I can imagine
when you say hello, the spoon stops and falls side of the stew pot.
There's no reason to be scared. I don't mind that you're stirring our stew. Thank you for not letting it burn. What else do you do?
Do we hear her talking from down the basement?
No, when she's in the kitchen like that, it'd be pretty hard to hear her.
Oh, okay.
Can I detect anything with detect magic?
You can. Well, your detect magic spell would have expired by now.
Oh, can I
You'd have to
cast
cast
it
it
again?
again, which you could do.
Yeah.
That would use your second spell slot for the day, for the moment.
Wait, does it?
Yeah, you only have 2, but they recharge on a short rest, so not that big of a deal.
Wait. No, it's an at will.
Detect magic is not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you took the invocation for it. So yes.
Yes. I was like, because we made a conversation that you were pretty much going to assume I always had it up.
I forgot your abilities. That's on me.
Yeah. It's fine. I don't expect you to remember everybody's. That'd be insane.
No, you do not detect magic.
Okay.
Now, give me a Arcana check.
What is it?
Go
A plus
again.
0?
I think
Actually,
no.
it's one.
Oh, -1. Oh god.
yeah, you're -1.
Joyous.
Oh, same.
Oh, an 11.
You wouldn't
Better than
expect a being to trigger a detect magic
Mhm.
unless it was enchanted in some way or heavily magical in nature.
Mhm.
So a ghost wouldn't.
I fucking told everybody this place was going to be haunted. It doesn't seem malicious, at least. It was stirring the stew. After I talked to it, has anything else happened, or did it just...
Nope.
No? Okay. I'm
We
gonna
had
take
to
this...
open the wall.
I'm gonna take the pot of stew off the burner for now, since we're doing something else, and so it doesn't burn.
Sure.
Let it burn.
Mm.
Burn
And then
everything,
I'm gonna
burn.
head back down the stairs.
Okay. Yeah.
To the cellar.
all told, maybe 15 minutes have passed.
All right. Well,
Are we all in the cellar now?
Yes.
All right, just want to make sure.
I will observe that there is no detective coming along with you.
yeah. No, I rang his bell and he didn't show up, or there was no answer, rather.
Rude bitch.
So he might be out and about or asleep. Unfortunately,
Or he's in our
I
basement.
guess.
Right in our
I guess he's on. Or I guess we're on our own for the moment.
Detective, what are you doing here? It's not what he looks like. So I guess we should just venture on then.
We can. So hold on. Okay, if we're gonna check it out, you said that we could tell that there were signs of someone having passed through it at least sometime in the last.
Yeah, within the last couple of weeks.
Are
someone's
those
been through here.
signs strong enough that we could attempt to follow
No,
the trail at all?
you can't get a direction.
What if we split up and a couple people go one way and a couple people go the other way? Right and left. Those would be the directions.
This is the part in the scary movie where we all die.
I'm not mentioning the ghost, by the way.
Okay.
People
Sweet
don't
release of
split
death.
up.
The sweet release of death.
Kill me.
Splitting the party is a cliche for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, like we got my lantern and then your dark vision.
Yeah.
And I've got
so
dark
I
vision
went.
too, so I could just.
I have dark vision and a lantern, so.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Dark vision crew go
Broomstick
one
and I
way.
can go one way, since we both have night vision, and then the three of you can go the other way.
I just don't know if we want to go wandering around and get lost underneath our own sewers.
Here's a plan. How about we go one way and then you wait 20 seconds and then follow that same direction, so it makes it look like we're being productive.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we could either go left or right, correct? There's
Mhm.
no, okay. Why don't we just all, to be safe, because we don't know what's down here, let's just pick a direction and then go that way together.
Okay, I second that.
It's better numbers, you know?
Mm.
Okay, hard
Let's go
question.
left.
Left or right?
Left.
Left.
I was gonna say right, but you know.
Diagonal.
Up.
Not far from there, you've got a running channel of water. Foul-smelling sewer water that you're familiar with from your past excursion. And it is moving slowly but steadily to the west, which would be towards the sea.
Mm-hmm.
And not too far from there, you can see a iron rung ladder going up to a hatch on the what you would predict to be about street level.
Mm-hmm.
Every few feet, there's also a 1 foot square notch in the wall near the top, and you can see where things have kind of like slopped out of there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what you guys expect crawling through the sewers.
I I mean,
Guys, our basement is so nice.
yeah, so much storage. I mean, no.
Yeah.
Storage space.
Hmm.
Our
Yeah,
own
you're
private
well away
swimming
from
pool.
the outside edge of the manor by now.
Okay. So if we
You're
continue on,
probably across the street by now.
okay.
Oh.
So there's just a stream. There's no way to kind of walk along it, right? Or
Yeah, it was like much like the sewer before. There's a 3-foot narrow walkway, some of which is just slopped over as it gets too close to the exit port. But this just appears to connect to the greater sewer system.
Interesting.
So I kind of turn to the group. Do you guys want to continue, or do you want to turn around and try the other way and see what is down there?
I really don't think we're gonna find anything interesting down here just wandering around blindly.
Okay, Debbie Downer, but like,
I mean, it might just be a big circle.
I want to find stuff in the sewer.
yeah, let me live.
Alright. Let's go back and go a little bit in the other way.
I was gonna say, let's go get some more stew, but like that's.
You can leave anytime, drunk Rodrigo.
Polish off that
in
wine.
the other direction is that the passage there just stops and opens up into this large well, and that drops down 40-50 feet, and then there's stagnant water down at the bottom. So this is maybe 30 feet across.
Yeah, this is the part of the scary movie.
It looks like it might be. Does anyone have any engineering or background or anything like that?
Engineering.
I don't think so.
No.
Like for the character?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's just the passageway ends in a pit. There's water like that trickles down into the pit from the channel flow.
Well, we've got.
Is that all there is, or is there more passageways leading off of
couldn't.
it?
Yeah, from here, you can see another tunnel entrance like you're in right now over the side, but that's 40 feet away, and nothing but open pit between you and there.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check.
Me?
Anyone who's looking.
Oh, sure. Yep.
21.
Oh, wow. Okay. 5.
There's
Oh, wow.
Nick sees nothing.
I got a 6, so
Nick's just like looking like I can't see.
I need some glasses.
as you look down into that pit with that stagnant water down there, there's a ripple on the water that makes it look like something dove down deeper in. Like it was floating near the surface and then dove deeper.
A friend.
Okay. Wow.
Is there a way to actually climb down, or is
No.
it no?
Rodrigo, you should float down.
And when I say it was large, I mean you're thinking much larger than a cow.
I love cows.
There you go,
float
make a
down.
friend.
Can I? Would there be any like nearby rocks I could pick up to toss down in there?
Yeah, you can find something.
Can I do so?
Sure.
Just to see? Not
Yeah,
just
pass it off.
toss it in.
Picks up someone and throws them down.
Do we have any soup?
Yeah. Rock makes a splash. Same echo that you'd expect.
Okay. There's no reaction from whatever had made the ripple
No, there's
originally.
not.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I guess we should probably just turn around then.
I mean, I'm certainly not jumping down there.
But we got this giant like fish thing.
How deep did you say this was?
The surface of the water is about 40 feet short of the edge. So it's down quite a way before you get to the water.
Yeah. No. Is it worth even exploring this further, guys? Should we just try and turn around and...
I like I said, I really don't know what we expect to find here without any sort of map.
Well, I didn't expect to find a well, so...
I say we just go back to the house. You're always curious about everything.
Okay, you know what? At least I'm not drunk right now.
Do we have anything in the house that could help us with this thing, or...
That's very vague.
Like,
I mean,
I'm sorry. Let me be a little bit clear. Is there anything in the house that we can use to maybe either scale it or go across the?
Yeah, you could find a way to lower a rope down, or maybe have Rodrigo levitate, or something. Your levitation has ended, by the way, since you were floating earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to figure out if because I know I have climbing, if I'd be able to.
That would be a tough call because that's a pretty sheer wall.
Mm-hmm.
Who makes?
I got close.
Yeah.
The original makers of this thing are still down there, but their bones are underneath the water.
Yeah. You have a functional sewer system of Waterdeep. And then below that, there's Undermount. So, who knows how deep things go.
Well, shit. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do right now, guys, so why don't we just head back and then try to figure out a plan. Maybe either investigate this further or maybe try and go deeper into the sewer. Because as it goes, if someone's been walking around the area and this has been boarded up, they could either go into the deep sewers or they must have come from there somehow. So I don't know if they had a long, like, 50-foot ladder that they carried around with them constantly, but just banging into walls, ting, ting, ting. Sorry, but
all right. So the hole you created in your basement wall, which is now open. Are you dealing with that in any way, or just leaving it open for now?
You should board it back up.
yeah, just because we don't want anybody.
Or wait, is there to the basement? Is there a door there that we could lock instead of trying to board this back up?
But
Yeah.
the wine cellar.
But the wine.
But yeah, I feel safer knowing
there's
that
really no wine yet. There's no wine down there right now, and you could put something heavy on the trapdoor.
Mm-hmm.
So you could secure trapdoor, if not the basement itself. You can also just stack the bricks back in place. I mean,
yeah, no one would be the wiser, you know.
I mean, well, they wouldn't be mortared, so it's not like they could just push them over. But
I mean, but who's gonna do that when this thing has been boarded up for so long? You know what I mean? They're not gonna suspect. Oh, someone moved in. They're gonna find the passage.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they might have heard us tearing it down. So.
let's put the bricks back and then seal the trapdoor as best we can.
Yeah.
seems like a fair thing.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you put the bricks back in place. You move something heavy on top of the trapdoor down into the cellar. That's it. You now smell like the sewer.
Can I use prestidigitation to get rid of the smell?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that on myself, nobody else.
All right, well, I'll go take a shower then.
Oh yeah, like what? We have like 3 bathrooms that we could like.
You do have several bathrooms.
Damn.
I have my own private one.
Yeah.
I just don't want to smell it for the moment.
Yeah, I'm counting a total of 2 full bathrooms up there.
Oh shit.
I'll go take a bath.
If there's one that's big enough for me, I'll sit in it too.
You'll work out an order for that. So there we are. You visited some of the neighbors. You've pried open the door in the basement wall. Poked your nose around into the sewers a bit.
Found a ghost?
That we don't know about.
Yeah, we don't
I
know.
found a ghost.
Blaze found something.
I want it to be my friend.
We don't know that it was a ghost yet.
I literally
Oh,
want to just
yeah.
start moving random objects.
Oh,
That's
did Kevin
Yeah, we
freeze?
just-
Oh, no, we lost
No,
everybody.
no.
What? No, you didn't lose us.
They,
Oh, they lost us.
yeah, they lost us.
Rodrigo, just start fucking with everyone like
I will.
from the corner.
I do. I want to like stand in another room and just like send it something like flying across the room to scare the shit out of her.
So,
Once I know about the ghost, I'll start doing that.
sure. This is going to be great because we're going to wait for them to get back, and then we're going to call it a night.
Be like, okay, guys, we'll see you later.
Like, all right.
So bye.
So, yeah. That's going to give you... you didn't even... the festival's still going on. You've got 2 full days of festival going on for the plowing and running if you wanted to check that out. So that can be something you do next week.
Yes.
Will everyone be here next week?
Next week, what is that date?
Oh, there we go.
That would be the 19th.
19th.
Correct.
I should be free. I don't think I'm... Let me double check, though, because...
Yeah, that's Thanksgiving week. I'm sure some people's schedules will get...
No, I actually am going to have that day off, so I should be fine.
Okay.
I'll be fine. Or we should both be
Okay,
fine.
we
I'll
got
still
all
be
of that.
here, but...
Yeah, I'll be good.
Bye.
Okay.
The only day I will, or the only time I won't be able to do it is probably, actually, no. If my manager doesn't fix the schedule, I might or might not be working literally the day that I get back from Philly, so.
When is that?
That is November 30th, December 1st and 2nd.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll probably have the 3rd. We'll probably we'll play that one by ear because I should be back without any problems by then.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna be
And
leaving.
I'll be home.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Okay.
leaving that night, so.
So- Oliver and Jess, you're good for next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's I leave at like midnight this time, so like 3 a.m. your time on that day.
All right. So
I'll
we'll
be
plan
fine.
to play next week.
Did we stop
and,
streaming already?
No, not yet.
No, not quite yet. We haven't quite signed off. So, should anyone want to find me, you can track me down at Evil Sales Ass on Twitter. I'll talk about D&D, work, movies, whatever. And there's a better than average chance me and Nick will be streaming some Sentinels of the Multiverse again pretty soon. So, Nick, what about you? Where can you be tracked down?
You can track me down, BlueAura94YT at Twitter, and you could just see me retweeting immediately Evil Sales Ass's tweets.
Yeah, I feel stalked some days.
No, that's okay.
It's Nick. Of course he stalks you.
I stalk a lot of people. But you'll see me just talking about random things. You can also find us at the Carpe Nerdus, different social media sites like Twitter and everything, where we will be tweeting about when we'll be going live with different things. And yeah, that should be it. I think I'll pass it on to Jess.
All right. You can find me at Sweet Nine Tails. Sorry.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a long username.
Can hear you, but not see you coughing. 'cause
I
your
know, we
camera's
just see
still
you.
frozen.
It looks like you're passed out on the bed.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
yeah, it's like a crime scene photo.
You can find me at Sweet Nine Tails, Twitter, Twitch. I won't be streaming at all for like the next week and a half, as I am in California. But if you follow me on Instagram, I'm going to be posting a bunch of my pictures from my trip to California, and I'm going to the Fan Fest for Final Fantasy XIV this upcoming weekend. There will be pictures about that. So, if you're at all interested, go follow me.
Are you doing the cosplay thing at this convention?
Yes, I'm going to be cosplaying.
Excellent.
Should be interesting. I'm going to pass it off to Rachel.
Hi. What the fuck am I? I'm the ugly ducky at 97.
What am I? We got so existential again.
I just retweet a lot of things, stupid shit. You know
Mostly
how
dogs.
it goes. Dogs, a lot of dog
Cute
things.
cute dogs.
Yes, so if you like cute dogs, yeah. Okay, Skye.
All right. You can find me on Twitter at Fizzlewizzle. I mostly just complain about work a lot.
Yeah, that's what Twitter's for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
pretty much.
we've had this exact conversation, I think, last week.
I know. It'll become a classic joke before long.
It's relatable,
Yeah.
though, you know?
So that leaves it to Oliver.
I'll be here next week.
All right.
Perfect.
Oliver can only be found by Jess.
Yes.
You can't see, but I am pointing at him. You can
Yes.
see my arm,
Yeah.
however. I would get off the bed, but that's too much work.
Yes.
On that wonderful thought, we're going to call it a night.
Yep.
Catch us here
Peace
next
out.
week, 7 EST.
And one last thing before we go, we are trying to get the videos up to YouTube. I guess there's just been a upload
Failure
issue.
on my part.
Well, I guess I thought the Twitch was supposed to upload them automatically, but I guess something kind of went awry the last time I streamed.
Yeah.
So, but signing off now. We'll see you guys at another point.